have you found yourself in a precarious situation where a relationship you had built and forged with a client or maybe the client's family was about to go into ruins by reason of something that maybe you even had no fault or part in?
Yes.
Talk me through that.
Wow, I think that those are the things that keep us and really help us in business. And really, so there have been various times like that. I remember one time, one of our clients that we had worked with, we had done an event for them, and this event didn't go well. Now, it didn't go well. Why didn't it go well? It didn't go well for many reasons. It didn't go well because there were family dynamics that we were not aware of, that we should have actually paid attention to. It didn't go well because people were saying things that were not right. I would say, I don't want to say they lied, but it was more like they were untruth.
Was it a wedding?
Yes, it was a wedding. So it was a wedding. So they didn't, you should understand. So the father of the bride was fed information that was not correct, right? You know, and then of course I talked about the family dynamic. So we had that situation. And because of that, the father of the bride just thought we were just go away, we should go away. We didn't want to work with us anymore. We finished the event and he said, I don't want to work with these guys. At that time, I felt like this is wrong. This is ruining our reputation. We didn't do this. Honestly, but guess what? The only thing, I'm not going to lie. One thing I know God. I'm not even going to, I'm not going to say, oh, these are some of the things. I did some things, so of course, but without God stepping into that situation, this thing would have gone terrible. So what did we do? I tried my best to get people to speak to him. He didn't want to listen, was very angry with us. So I just said to God, God, you know that I didn't do anything wrong. You know we didn't do this. Just help us sort this situation. I think it took about 3 years.
Wow.
So he would see us and he'd be like, go away. He would see me, go away, that kind of thing. I said,
at other events.
And I would still say, good afternoon, sir. Good evening, sir.
So you relentlessly
I did not. I was like, this guy, you're going to get it though. We're going to work together. And then one day came, he just said, I'm forgiving you, don't worry. He now told his friend, I'm forgiving now. He now laughed. And then what was now funny was, 3 years after that, he died.
Oh my.
And then we were now called upon to plan his funeral. Because his family said, you are the only one my father would do. Can you imagine that?
The same person
I'm telling you
had lost.
I am telling you. So, so that was one example. I mean, we had another example before. It was also another client who were planning an event for. It was their anniversary. And they were doing something that I felt wasn't going to work. But she insisted. The thing flopped that day.
And she blamed you.
Well, they must blame the planner now. You should have warned us more. You should have told us how to do it. Oh my gosh. What did I do? I didn't say, ma, I told you so. I just went. I wrote a lovely note. I ordered flowers. She loves flowers. I ordered a huge bouquet of flowers. I said, I'm sorry. This didn't go as well as we thought.
So being knowledgeable about the things
the client.
Of value
exactly, to the client. So I just did that. We delivered it to her. We did 3 events after that. In fact, 4 more events. 4 more events after that.
I need to talk about a couple of things because let's talk a bit about these high-profile clients.
Yes.
Right? You've done several high society events.
Yes.
For context, you're the #1 go-to for the knobs and toffs, the aristocrats in the Nigerian society. Behind the camera, before we started recording, myself and yourself were just talking about an event you had to decline for some very top person because you were not going to be available.
Yes.
You are that sought after. Do you have favorites? By favorites, I mean, not to say you would offend any clients, but off the top of your head, right? Can you tell me maybe some notable events you plan that people do not even really know? Because, I mean, in the social media world, for example, quite recently, Davido got married. Davido is perhaps top 2, top 3 most popular artists out of Nigeria. And you planned that wedding, and it was talk of town, and it was incredible stuff. And some maybe Gen Z watching this might be wondering, okay, which other event do I know that this woman has planned? Which, off the top of your head, best memory?
My goodness,
I'm about to trigger the...
No, I don't want... I have to... there are too many... You know what it is?
You don't want to miss anyone out?
Yeah, because what is special about this is everybody has a favorite memory with us.
Yes.
So there's something about each event we do that is just special. And I'm not even just trying to be diplomatic. Honestly, Honestly. So what it is that, but what I can tell you is that
Yes.
from the time we started planning events,
Yeah.
we've planned for, at the time we started, we've planned for everybody in the top society, whether they were bank MDs, we've done all their children's weddings, we've done birthdays, exactly, we've done it. The richest man in Africa, we have done. There's no, do you understand what I mean? So richest, there's.
Now I got you plan Dangote's daughters, right?
Yes.
How was that? Did he reach you himself?
Those kind of big men. No. His daughter just called. His daughter called us. Yeah, she called us, and at first she didn't even say who she was, but she was treated very well. So I think that really sold us, because she didn't say, hi, I'm this. She just said who she was. We treated her well, went for a meeting. It was when I got to the meeting, I said, hey, let me comport myself. That kind of thing. But what it was as well is that for even for his friends, we've planned several types of events for them, from birthdays to weddings to corporate events and things like that. But I think that what has really helped us in all these events, with all these clients, is what you see is what you get. I think that's something, and this is something I want to tell people as well, is that we're very big on under-promising, but we're very big on over-delivering. So we're not going to say we're going to give you everything, but we can tell you we're giving you 20%, but you get 90%. We'll give you 30%, you get. So we've been able to do that with a lot of our clients over time, for different elements.
Why did they love you?
Why did they love me? Or Sapphire or what?
Why do they love you?
Oh my gosh!
Last year, one of Africa's greatest media icons, Mo Abudu, turned 60. Mm-hmm. One of Africa's greatest, do I call him industrialist or chairman, business industry, Coalition of Sahara, turned 60. Mm-hmm. And so many more events around the time. You planned all those events. Yeah. For context, someone who is 60 and has a public life and meets several people definitely has other event planners within their reach. Yes. And same with Coalition, same with several other people, the knobs and toughs and people that you do stuff for. Yes. And so it's not a case of you being the only option. Mm-hmm. And I dare say it's not even a case of you being the only person who offers quality in this industry. Yes. But why you? Why do they love you? Okay, thank you. I would say that one thing I've been able to do, or we've been able to do, is that being authentic. When you are yourself and you're authentic, and you've talked about quality, you've talked about value, but authenticity, reliability, what you see is what you get. Value, I think that's what speaks for us. Another thing that I would say, and I would say why you, and you asked that question, is that we've been able to build a formidable team. A team that if I say, you know what, I'm closing my eyes, they can run. They can do, we did an event just recently for one of a notable bank. They didn't look for me. They looked for me just once, just to ask me one question. They said, Baba, go away. A huge event. The feedback, they weren't even telling me thank you. They were telling my team member, thank you. I was going to get to that. Yes. So building a formidable team, being authentic, reliable, being someone that they can trust, someone that they can put all their treasures, all their desires, their needs in. Another thing is that we've been able to understand our clients. No client is the same. And that's what I always tell people. That everybody always thinks that, no, you've done it. No, you can't plug and play. There's no event you can plug and play for. There's no event. You're planning. It has to be fully bespoke. Fully bespoke. So meaning that you have to understand your client. And it takes time to understand your client. You can't just enter. Do you understand? A lot of people just be like, let's run. No, you have to take time. There's no need to be hurrying. Why are you hurrying to? Just take time to even understand. What do they want? What are they trying to achieve? What are their objectives? Everybody has different objectives when they're planning an event. So what you think you knew 15 years ago may be different now. So it's important to understand. And because we've been able to cut across the different generations. So we planned a wedding 20 years ago in a family. Now, somebody's granddaughter is now marrying. And they still say, we want Sapphire. We want Auntie Funke. What is that? There's a reason. It's because one of the things
things that we've been able to be relatable to each generation. We've been able to reinvent